Manjaro launches new data collection tool, Manjaro's Data Donor. Manjaro, the popular Arch Linux-based distribution, has introduced a new tool called Manjaro's Data Donor NDD for system telemetry. This opt-out tool is designed to collect anonymized data to help the development team better understand how users interact with Manjaro, ultimately improving user experience and guiding future updates. Roman Gulp from the Manjaro team explained some limitations with the previous ping-based tool used to gather user statistics. Key issues included limited identification. The old system relied solely on IP addresses, which failed to distinguish individual users accurately. Systems behind the same NAT appeared as a single user, making it hard to track user counts over time without storing IP addresses, even briefly. Outdated analytics tool. Manjaro had been using Matomo, a platform primarily for website analytics, which was not suited for system telemetry. It was difficult to implement, produced limited results, and only a few team members could access the data. Lack of transparency. Pings from Network Manager, which initially tracked online status, were repurposed to estimate user numbers. However, this was not the tool's intended purpose, and Manjaro aims to provide transparency in its data collection practices going forward. NDD gathers anonymized information, including system hardware specifications and software versions, offering a clear picture of how users engage with Manjaro. Here's what makes NDD different. ClickHouse and Grafana integration. Data will be stored on a ClickHouse server, with visualization tools in Grafana, allowing both the development team and the community to view and analyze data trends. Opt-out feature. The data collection is opt-out, meaning users are enrolled by default, but they can choose to disable it at any time. Manjaro is currently looking for testers to ensure the smooth deployment of MDD. The insights gained from MDD will guide Manjaro's development, helping the team make informed decisions based on real-world usage patterns and user feedback. Fear of de-anonymized data and the fact that it's opt-out, not opt-in, causes some concerns, but it does seem a better overall approach. This is a previous news that I missed last week, but since it's month-long, I guess it still counts. Github's annual Game Off competition kicked off on November 1st, inviting developers worldwide to create games around the 2024 theme of secrets. This month-long event challenges participants to explore the theme through innovative gameplay, storytelling, and design. For those interested in game development, Game Off offers a unique, inclusive platform to develop skills, connect with others, and showcase creative projects. The GitHub Game Off is more than just a game jam. Its emphasis on open source practices and community involvement makes it stand out. Here are the core aspects that set it apart. The Game Off runs every November, giving participants a generous time frame to develop and refine their games. This month-long duration fosters a creative environment for developers to fully explore the theme and bring their visions to life. Whether you're a seasoned game developer or completely new to the field, the GitHub Game Off is open to everyone. It encourages developers of all levels to participate, making it an ideal event to dive into game development or hone existing skills. Every year, Game Off introduces a fresh theme to inspire participants. In 2023, the theme was Scale, while this year's theme, Secrets, invites developers to explore mystery, hidden messages, and surprise elements in their games. GitHub encourages participants to store their game's source code in public repositories. This practice aligns with open source principles, allowing participants to share their development journey, collaborate, and inspire others. Participants are free to use their preferred programming languages, engines, and libraries, enabling developers to experiment with the tools they know best or explore new ones. GitHub's Game Off is a community-driven event, fostering collaboration among developers. Participants can join the dedicated Discord server to connect, ask questions, and even team up with other participants. This year, GitHub introduced optional wildcards for developers seeking an extra challenge. These wildcards add creative constraints and encourage exploration of unique gameplay mechanics. The 2024 wildcards include Small Palette, limit the game's color scheme to only 4 colors. Cheat Mode, incorporate cheat codes or features that allow players to discover hidden or enhanced gameplay. Speedrun, design a game that lends itself to speedrunning. Meta has opened its Llama AI models to US government agencies for use in national security. This bold move reflects Meta's position that open source AI can secure America's technological edge while fostering global safety. Meta also collaborates with international groups like UNESCO on AI projects aimed at breaking down language barriers and expanding access to essential resources. However, the ethical complexity surrounding this decision raise significant concerns about AI responsible use in military contexts and the impact on global AI standards. While Meta frames its move as one that strengthens US leadership in AI, the partnership raises concerns about potential misuse and the long-term consequences on international stability. AI systems, including Llama, rely on vast datasets that may contain societal biases. If deployed in national security applications, these biases could lead to discriminatory outcomes and fairly targeting groups or individuals based on skewed or biased datasets. This issue is especially pressing in sensitive areas such as national defense, where the stakes are incredibly high. AI complexity can obscure decision-making processes, making it difficult to trace accountability for potentially harmful outcomes. In a military context, this lack of transparency can hinder oversight, creating ethical dilemmas when the public cannot discern who or what is responsible for an AI-driven decision. AI systems and security operations may yield unexpected results, which can have profound implications. For example, an unintentional escalation in conflict due to an AI-driven response could have severe and lasting effects, further complicating the international landscape. Using AI in national security could harm public trust in AI as a whole. If viewed primarily as a surveillance or control tool, AI technology may face public resistance, making it difficult to harness its potential for positive uses in other sectors, from healthcare to education. Meta's partnership with the US could inadvertently contribute to an AI arms race, as other nations accelerate AI development for military purposes. This risk underlines the need for global cooperation to prevent an unchecked AI race that could disrupt international stability. Meta has underscored the importance of responsible AI, evident through its partnerships and initiatives. Collaborating with the US State Department, Meta aims to promote secure and ethical AI that addresses societal challenges. Similarly, its UNESCO collaboration enables translation across 200 languages, enhancing global communication and access to information. These actions indicate that Meta is aware of the ethical responsibilities associated with AI and is actively working to mitigate risks. However, critics highlight possible contradictions between Meta's ethical goals and its provision of Llama AI to the US government for national security, especially considering that other countries, like China, are heavily investing in AI for similar purposes. Meta's decision to collaborate with the US government might be a necessary step in retaining US leadership in AI amid fierce international competition. However, the risk remains that ethical considerations may be overshadowed by geopolitical pressures. Ongoing international discussions emphasize the need for responsible AI development, as outlined by the Political Declaration on Responsible Military Use of Artificial Intelligence and Autonomy. This declaration, endorsed by the US and other countries, outlines essential principles for ethical AI use in defense, including compliance with international laws, human oversight, transparency, and accountability. How Meta aligns its national security partnership with these principles will be closely watched as it sets the stage for AI future in defense and beyond. Meta's decision to offer Llama AI to the US government reflects its belief in AI potential for enhancing national security and global safety. However, with great power comes great responsibility, and the ethical implications cannot be overlooked. Ensuring that AI is used responsibly, transparently, and ethically will require ongoing dialogue and international cooperation, with Meta's Llama partnership potentially influencing AI standards in military applications for years to come. But I hope something here was interesting. Goodbye.